Yeah, as I said, that contract is signed out. We're gonna start servicing that on the 21st of January. That's once a week for every month for 12 months. About $117,000 on that contract. I have. I think I can trust them. I'll be with them for the probably first 2 months, because they actually stay out there in Cape May. They can't drive 2 hours and a half back and forth every day. That's working out fine. We've established a good relationship with this facility, so hopefully we'll just take that into 2019. Now, with regards to my new contract, we started on the first as well. I did work a couple of nights because of employee issues, but that's coming along pretty good. No complaints, no money from them. As well as Monday, we start two contracts in Delaware as well, Hockessin and Kennett Square, and that is slated to start Monday morning. I have a guy that will put in those two places as well. So we're growing at the start of the new year, and I'm really happy about that. I'm feeling really good about what we're doing, and I just want to settle down so I can continue selling and just going out there and making sure we grow our business. And so that's wonderful. I mean, I'm having fun. You developing Next Clean franchise, man.
Good, good. Okay.
Yeah. Involving my wife, she worked with me for the past.
Oh, that's a challenge.
It's a whole different ball game. And so she, but we had fun because we're building that communication, and she actually in the business with me, seeing from a close-up point of view what's going on in Next Clean, and how we address our issues and solve our problems, and just perform that excellent service, Joe.
Excellent. That's what you want?
Hey,
Okay.
that's the best thing, I think, having family involved in it so they can understand the ramifications, the impact, and the value that we create. So it's not like I go out there and nobody else knows what I'm doing. But when they're involved and they can interact and they know the sacrifices, the conversation. You know what's so awesome too, Joe? In the morning, 5 o'clock, I'm trying to live a more fulfilled life, not let the business suck me in.
And that's hard.
Yeah.
Right.
But I get it, and when we do that, I seem to have a really fulfilled day. I mean, my attitude is better, my mindset is better. We got that the why. We put in our hour of workout and swim, and then I get home. She get ready for the kids to go to school, and I get out to work. What I've noticed too though, my children is waking up early, the big ones, to get to the Y with us, to get to the pool before they get ready to go to school. And they interchange, they switch it up. So today my son might go and my daughter would stay home with the two younger ones. And then the next, they have plans, they have a schedule where next day, my daughter is going and my son is staying home. I feel like not just out 17 years, he gets up in the morning with us and we go jogging around the development. And when we're not jogging, we're playing basketball in the neighbor's basketball court at 6 a.m. in the morning. Joe, stuff like that I would never. There, it's free. The roads were never in space. They were always there, and I would never get out.
Okay, that's the best part with your family.
So I can attack the day on a different level, though, because I'm already pumped. I'm already right into it. I'm in a different headspace now, though. I'm sharing it with people. That's wonderful.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. I'm proud of you, man.
I appreciate you to be able to. And in the beginning, when I first met you, came in, I thought it would. I didn't know how it would go. I'm comfortable in talking to you, to a place where
And it's only
I need
started.
to go.
It only started, man. This is like the best is yet to come.
Yeah. So I know you got some goals to. So you had me do some homework. One was to Google. What was it?
Our greatest fear.
Greatest fear.
Yeah.
All right, that was some really good stuff. And so I got in there, and this is what it actually meant to me. It says, it means finally shedding the skin of my fears, putting on the whole armor of life that I feel deep down inside, you know, pursuing my everything without limitations, believing, trusting, and relying on my gut intuitions, my inner man, without care or opinion of anybody, of the world, just what I feel inside. At least my old world, I've seemed to have outgrown without any guilt whatsoever. Just being that person, me. Not bringing it down or trying to cool down my real persona, that's per se, my character, my ambitions, because of anyone else, but just being fulfilled in that and going hard, 100%, just
A million times, you know, like, and I just feel that. I mean, I'm always constantly evaluating, like, how much am I doing this and how much am I not? You know, how much am I pulling?
because that's something. But you know, who you? And then I ask myself, yeah, who are you, individual?
But that's who you're born to be.
I'm supposed to be the light of the world, man. Who's gonna tell me not to do that?
Right.
And I listened to stuff like that for a long time though. Whether I was telling myself that or just, you know, that seeping into me from the outside. And I really had to turn that voice off. That sauce, wherever that was coming from, and just stay laser focused on who I am and who I desire to be, and creating that, and not letting nobody tell me why that's not impossible, but designing that for me, what best suits me and lines up with my goals, my ambition, who I know I am,
Right.
you know, as a person. That was great.
Yeah.
That was a great exercise.
Good. Good.
I'm gonna keep doing that.
You should read that daily.
I'm gonna
Man.
keep reading that. Trust me. All right. What I want my life to be like at 50. I am the fullness of my universe. I am a great leader, motivator, decision maker, game changer. The leader of Richards Investment Group Corp. And all its subsidiaries, with a network of in excess of $20 million. My children, Geron, Epiphany, Bethany, Demetrius, Athanasius, all lead RIGC. I live a fulfilled life, healthy and happy, contributing to this world that I have inherited. My organizations are helping to change the way people think, helping to awaken their true potential, creating awareness for more life fulfillment. I am awesome and live a fulfilled life. My wife Hannah and I have a truly extraordinary life. A loving relationship. I am in control of my being and excited, fulfilled with gratitude, and truly extraordinary, just awesome. Sean D. Richardson. That's what I want my life. That's my life.
See how much deeper that is?
Yeah. I went into it.
Read to me again.
I am the fullness of my universe. I am a great leader, motivator, decision maker, and game changer. the leader of Richards Investment Group Corp. And all its subsidiaries with a net worth in excess of $20 million. My children, Jaron, Epiphany, Bethany, Demetrius, and Athanasius, all lead at RIGC. I live a fulfilled life, healthy and happy, contributing to this world that I have inherited. My organizations are helping to change the way people think, helping to awaken their true potential, creating awareness for more life fulfillment. I am awesome and I live a fulfilled life. My wife Hannah and I have a truly extraordinary life, a loving relationship. I am in control of my being and excited, fulfilled, and filled with gratitude, and truly extraordinary. Just an awesome human being.
All in the present tense.
What in the present tense?
Yeah.
Now. You think?
It's fucking awesome. So much better than that first. It wasn't bad, the first.
Yeah.
You know, it was just pedestrian, which means like, okay.
Scratch surface. On the surface.
It's like a girl saying, yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cute.
Some substance then, man. Some good substance. My why. Why not? That's what I ask myself. Why not be awesome, great, and just be a great human being? Why not just be the full potential, live up to my full potential?
Isn't that who you really are?
Yeah. Why? My first why was why not? There's no reason why not. That's who I am. That's what I was created. That's my role in this earth. To exude my full humanity.
Good.
Number two, I say it again. Number one, for me. It's my why, for me.
Which means what?
Which means I'm doing this ultimately for my greatness. Number one, I am who I am. I am created. I am in existence. So my why has to be to exude that greatness for me. Number one, if I don't do that for me, and I can't do it for anybody else. If I don't love me, if I don't think I'm worth it, to me, everything else is an offshoot of me. How can I go deep for you if I ain't going deep for me? So that's me. Number two, I would say my family, my tribe, my wife, legacy. So that they can start from a place of dignity and not having to scrape from the bottom. So that they can have a healthy humanity, a good fulfillment.
Feel the passion behind that?
Yeah.
Like there's emotion. Before, like, I knew you believed everything you're writing, but it wasn't the emotion. Feel the emotion behind that?
Yeah. And when I look at them in the morning before I leave, this is what's driving me.
And you gotta stay focused on that because shit in life will pull you away. Employees, this, money, that, right? I'll tell you this story another time. You'll hear it briefly about it, I'm sure. But when my father passed away, I realized something and that is, nothing in life matters. All this fucking bullshit that we get caught up in because it's part of our humanity, none of it matters, man. The only thing that matters is what matters the most. And for me, it's a small little box where there's a few things in that box. like family.
Yeah.
Right? That's what matters.
Yeah.
Right? Like lose account, gain account, it sucks, but family what matters most. Because like I'm not saying you're not doing this, I know you are, but like not spending that time, investing that emotional energy into your family, you'll regret that.
Yeah.
Right? Not losing an account, you won't be thinking about it. You won't even remember that. You follow what I'm saying? And I think it's a constant point to
Correct.
like that and stay focused to that. Right?
I decided to get it in, not when shit started going bad, or if, because stuff will go crazy in business regardless, but from the beginning, you know, like, let me wrap myself up in it now, and keep pushing for that, so that I can create that emotional life fulfillment with the people I love every day, if I can, as most as possible.
I agree.
So, my kids, man, my children, I fought through a lot of drama in my headspace. So if I can, so when I go deep, it's like the best thing I think I can do for my kids, it's not money, it's not, business ownership, it's freedom mentally.
Well, it's all head trash.
Yeah.
Did you ever read The Way of the Peaceful Warrior?
No, I've not read that.
You should read it.
Okay.
Dan Millman. It's a story.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I get people to read it because they're stuck like the main character in their heads, focusing on everything but right now. I think you kind of exuberate in that type of philosophy now, that peaceful warrior. So one of the lines in the book is, what time is it? What time is it?
My time, though.
No, what time is it? No, what time is it?
What time is it?
Yeah.
Literally, what time is it?
It doesn't matter, it's the same answer. What time is it?
Okay. See how I
I'm asking you. What time is it?
Time to be great.
No, it's now. It's always now. Where are you?
Here.
That's the only place you can be.
I hear you.
Right? That comes out many times. He's worrying about this, worrying about that. Like in American football, we got the Eagles, and I don't know if you follow it, but Nick Foles. Nick Foles' big line is, I just focus on staying in the moment. That's his version of that. Right? And look, we get pulled out because we get fucking pulled out. We're human beings. But that's it. Right here. Right now is all that we have. Time doesn't even exist. Man-made construct. Okay? 2 years ago. What the fuck is 2 years ago? It's a period. It's a now that's in the past.
Right.
Time doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Because it's always now.
Yeah.
But think about this. Whether it's you at times or me or someone else. How often are we here now?
Not a lot.
Right. I gotta do this. Get there. Do this. Why did she do this? What if I get hurt? I mean, it's part of the human defect that we must work through.
Enjoying the moment and being fully engaged in that moment. In everything, in every aspect.
True, 1,000%. But I also think it's important to understand that's something we strive for, because inevitably we don't stay there.
Right.
Right? It's our human nature to get pulled away, to get fears, to get tired, to whatever, get hurt emotionally. Right? Disappointed, beaten up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Yeah. Now the question is, do you just stay there, or do you live there? Right? I mean,
right.
if you just there but you don't stay there, that's good.
Right.
You can't stay there and not leave it, right? Or start changing who you are so you don't get hurt again.
Yeah. That's when the paralysis sets in.
Yeah.
I've been there though, Joe.
Oh, I know. And you might again.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't mean you're less than who you are. It's not mean you're not worth. It's you're running a fucking pattern. Recognize it, change it, and move on.
Yeah.
Like I had a client, right? And she was telling me she was doing her, I think it's called your celestial chart. It's the astrological arrangement when you were born.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm just trying to figure out why I am the way I am. And they've done some coaching. And I got angry. I didn't know why. Right? The internal anger, not
Yeah,
angry
yeah,
at her,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know. And then it hit me because I spent my whole life doing the same type of thing, not astrological shit, but same thing. You know why? Because I felt there has to be some answer to explain why I am the way I am. Like one phrase.
Yeah.
There's got to be something. Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Maybe this will make it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing fucking there. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Because all it does is give you more endless. You ask more questions, that leads to more questions. And yes, we gotta look at your past at times, breaking through the barrier.
Yeah,
No time in
yeah.
your past to examine your patterns, to change them, right? But like that constant searching for the why I am the way I am,
Yeah.
right, is a fucking waste of time. There's nothing to find.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because here's the only truth that exists. You are who you are. You're a beautiful soul,
Yeah.
and you fucked up big time in
Yeah.
your life, right?
Yeah.
There's times you rose above, and there's times you were a fucking pussy. And your sum of your experiences, the good, the bad, right? Even the bad ones help you make you who you are too,
Yeah.
on the good side, right? And all you can do is look at where you're at right now, focus on where you want to go, and say, how do I need to grow, change, and transform to get there? That's it. That's the only fucking option. There's nothing in the past. Nothing. Right? And I spent it wasn't until my mom died, my dad died, and, you know, my marriage ended. I spent 6 weeks without my daughter, and, you know, people left my business and fucking just, like, slandered me. It wasn't until I literally felt I lost everything till I realized that none of that shit has fucking power over me. And, like, I waste all this energy trying to figure it out, man. Just need that certainty. There's nothing to fucking figure out. And the worst thing about this is we waste now. You know what I'm saying? Right?
When we could be living right now.
Or working to
Getting
improve.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
We're
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone has shit we're ashamed about, embarrassed about. We have great victories. Welcome to fucking life. But it doesn't matter, as Rafiki and Mike can in the past. You can't change it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nothing,
Yeah.
and like I never connected that, and I connected it like at that moment, like because I used to do the same thing up to a few years ago. I was always looking. It's that U2 song. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. There's nothing to find.
You just keep looking, not living now.
And then you get more. Then you go here, then you look there, and you ask these questions, and there's more. It's like it just goes. You ever talk to someone and the conversation never goes anywhere? It's like that.
It's a big circle, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
And that's a lot like our greatest fear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You know, like let your fucking light shine. Do everything you can. If you fucked up, grow from it.
Yeah.
If you did wrong, make amends. Right? The best way to make amends is be different. Right? Figure out who the fuck you are at this stage of your life. Become a better father or husband. You know, become a better business person. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do, right?
You follow that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was huge.
And I get it. Like while you were talking to, I guess yesterday, or not even yesterday, like sometime during the week, I just got this, like I would say, premonition, like walking around with a big boulder in your hand, like in your two hands, for no damn reason.
So there's a great story. So there's two Buddhist monks walking, and they both taken a vow to never touch women.
Mm-hmm.
So they're walking along the water, and they see a woman drowning. The one monk jumps in, pulls her out, saves her life, puts her on the bed. Are you okay? I'm better, thank you. They start walking. The other guy's fucking pissed. Like he's walking like nostril flares, like. Then the guy who jumped in finally said, "Brother, please, something's disturbing you. Like, share with me." He goes, "Fine, I will share with you. We have taken a strict vow to never touch women. And you jumped in the water to grab that woman. I know you saved her life, but you touched a woman. He smiled and said, true. But I let her go back there. You're still Karen. It's like just a story. It's really what you just said. You made me think of it. But yes, we do that shit.
Right.
And for who? For what? I mean, I can tell you the mechanics of this. I'm not a mechanic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. That's awesome, man. Because it's the same thing. We drag shit around with us for no reason that we should have just put down a long time ago and continue living our lives, man.
Yeah, and accept that some days life sucks. Some days we struggle. Some days you've been a pussy. Some days you probably stuff done stuff you're fucking embarrassed of.
Yeah.
Right? I'm simple sometimes. Like there's a side of me which is very complex, very deep, and I'm very simple. And the simple side of me says in any situation, there's only two options.
Okay.
Give up or push forward. That's it. Right? And I would never advocate this, but like, if you're so ashamed of your life, then fucking give up. Of course, I would never.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
But go forward.
Yeah.
If business struggles, quit. And maybe sometimes that is the best choice. Or push forward. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only two things. Your marriage, you're struggling in your marriage, quit it or fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stop living in that gray area and do something.
Right.
I get it.
I hate fucking, I love options, but in a way, like you have too many options, it creates paralysis analysis.
Do nothing
Right?
about
It's
it.
grow or die.
You're right.
It's really, it's a very
Right.
binary, like black and white, 0, 1, you know, like computer choices in life.
Yeah, I
Right?
find
So-
myself doing more of that as I, develop as a human being.
Doing what?
Making more decisions faster. Not,
So you're more in your male energy.
yeah, not just sitting down and hoping for something to happen, but getting up and say, hey, I'm going to either make the call, and if it's a bad call, it's a bad call, but I'm doing something. I'm not going to wait for it, because it's not going to just come to me. I'm going to make the call, and we're going to work it through. We're going to work through the call. I'm going to either go on the video, I'm going to either talk, or I'm not going to talk, but I'm not going to be agonizing about stuff that it's imagination, you know what I mean?
And hope is not a strategy.
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah, hope is not a strategy.
Fuck, no.
Yeah. Because hope is not hope is not action.
You know what hope is? Perfect. You're so on it. Here's what hope is. Locked in a room, hope is the door opening.
Yeah.
But you're still inside the fucking room. Right? Hope is great, but it doesn't change it.
Yeah. You gotta act.
It doesn't change your geographical location.
I get it.
You
You
follow
gotta
me?
activate something. Right? You gotta get up, and if you hope, you gotta move. Right?
You gotta take action. Better or worse, you can't stay where you're at.
Great.
You with me?
I'm with you, man.
It's coming together for you.
It is. Because I'm forming a clear picture of who I am, what I want to do, and how to get there. The issue is, so I'm always know what I want. How to get there is always the issue. How to move forward.
From a personal or professional?
Both, right? I don't think it's so from a professional standpoint, you can always, read books, find technicians in that field.
I mean, you have a
And
little
they'll
bit
teach
of strategy for business.
Right.
with
But
the
from
things.
personal, and my thing is, what I've learned, you can't separate personal from business.
No, not. We can separate them here, but in the real world,
Yeah.
they're interchanged. If you feel like shit about yourself, you're gonna suck at business.
Right.
If you suck at business, you're gonna feel like shit.
And from the outside, it looks good. Before I started my business, I thought the only thing that's necessary for business is money. You have money, you're good. When I got in there, I realized no. If you're not here healthy, you could have all the money in the world and not succeed at shit.
Or you will fail at it. So you will get successful, but you won't stay there. You'll sabotage and
And fall.
destroy it.
And
And
fall.
we've seen that with businesses.
Fall. So my strategy is to develop me. That's where the value is.
That's the engine of the car.
And then I can exude that outward to business. So,
I mean, you have a nice car, but the engine shit and the transmission shit.
yeah.
I mean,
What
what's
kind of car you got? What use is it? It's not in the snow.
Yeah, it's the engine. It's the engine.
It's a-
But if you have a car that needs body work, but
Yeah.
a great engine, great transmission,
You can work on it.
right.
You hold that car. Yeah.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah, I am.
So here's what I love where you're at right now. You're starting to connect the dots. Because you've done work on yourself, right? Before me.
Yeah.
But you had like some of the stuff here.
Yes.
Some of the stuff here. Here. And now
Now,
it's connected.
one of the things you showed me is this. That stuck with me. I was like this, not lined up. You know what I mean? Everything is, I'm not going anywhere like this. My goals, dreams, who I am. But when you start lining it up here, it's an agreement.
Great word. But do you stay there?
I try as much as I can to stay
No,
there.
no, that's a different answer. Can you stay there all the time?
Yes.
No, because fucking, then you stop growing. So life's gonna come along and fucking knock you upside your head.
So let me ask you a question though. So when you find more things that you're lined up with, that's not staying there?
No, what's gonna happen is people are gonna get sick, loved ones will die,
Okay.
business will struggle, you'll get complacent, you'll go through some challenges. Every year has seasons. Right now, you are on the end of your spring. Summer's coming.
Yeah.
Harvest the crops. But we know
And just gonna show.
every summer comes fall, comes winter. You will have winters in your life. Now, how long you stay there is one thing. What you make of them is another thing. Okay?
Yeah.
You will have winters. But if you're here and the winter comes and you get like that, what does that mean to you?
You gotta get lined up.
Yep. Other people would think, what? What's wrong
You're
with
done,
me?
you're done.
I'm not enough. I'm
Yeah,
dying
yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
get
yeah.
it. I get it.
So what happens to you? It happens to fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Think of the people that we admire and make movies out of.
Yeah.
Who have they made a movie out of? Bill Gates or Steve Jobs?
Bill Gates, right?
They have not made a movie about Bill Gates.
Or documentaries though. Steve Jobs, you said?
Right.
Well, I have not watched that movie.
Okay, but why do they make movies with Steve Jobs?
He went hard though.
No. We make
And he's
movies.
not here.
We make movies about people who get what they want and lose it all,
Yeah.
and then come back. You
He did
follow
what
that?
He did with Apple, yeah.
It's that scene from Rocky.
Yeah.
You see that?
That's the real life version of things, right?
Yeah, where Rocky says to his son, "It's not a matter how hard you get hit; it's a matter how hard you get hit and keep getting up for more." Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Right?
Muhammad Ali said the same thing.
Right.
Keep on fighting. Don't give up.
Because life will do it. You know, if you know your worth, go out and get it. Okay, so you're going to get fucking knocked out.
So what? That's
Right.
part of the journey.
That's a measure of the champ.
Did that-
Martin Luther King. You do not, paraphrasing but close, you don't measure the man by when he is successful. You measure the man when he goes through adversity. I love that quote by the Reverend.
See, well, we kept running. I kept running from adversity for a long time, like if it will somehow stay away from me. And adversity will always find your ass, whether you're
Versus
running
what?
or coming.
Versus what? When adversity shows up, what do?
You gotta face it.
Step the fuck up and
Yeah,
dominate it.
but that's the thing.
Fight through it.
Running from it keeps you playing that dead life, I say, that life by default.
It will erode you, right? And you stand up and you rise above and you fucking fight. And if you get knocked down, you stand back up because you only have two choices: stay down or get up.
Get up.
That's it.
Really.
Know what I mean? But you see, what happens is we think the shit's personal. It's happening to me. No, it fucking happens to everybody. I have a client and his mom. She was in a hospice and she's not dying quick enough. So they want to put her back in her home, and he really can't. And it's a mess. And it was very similar to my situation, right? And I was talking a little bit because I've been through that with my mom, very similar situation.
Okay.
And I was sharing like, yeah, it sucks, right? But you know what? and I'm not being mean, I'm just being a little bit pragmatic intentionally.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. The natural order of life is children bury their parents.
Yeah, man.
Right? This is not like a tragedy to you, even though it's tragic to
It
you.
is personal to you, but
It's not.
it's like it's part of the cycle.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, what's unnatural is a parent burying a child.
Yeah.
We bury our parents.
Mhm.
Now, grateful she's not suffering. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we bury them.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it like, okay, I'm fine with it. But we take shit personal. And I think when we kind of step back and go, okay, this is like businesses struggle. That you lose accounts. It's not because necessarily you're doomed or something wrong with you.
Yeah.
That's what, okay? So the question is, okay, great. Okay, natural process life, what do I want to do about it?
Move forward.
Right? That's always a question.
Right.
What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
How do I make it better? How do I push through this, right?
Yeah.
And now you're on solution.
And
Versus
focus
what?
on the problem.
Right, there you go. But do we love, especially in our country, we love fucking problems.
Yeah. Especially in our world, right? Problems entice us, I guess.
Now it gives us significance. The bigger problem, I don't know if you drink Go Bars at all, but like I remember when I used to drink Go Bars, I remember having conversations like who life sucked more. You know what I mean? It's like,
It keeps us there.
it's like we're pulling our dicks out and measuring a bigger dick, right? Like you think your life's fucked up? My life's even worse. My mom did this to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like again,
Why?
we get addicted to our problems.
And yeah, I see that. Leaving that there, pushing forward, man.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. And I see too, like, people for some reason, like I was in a situation where I'm scared to talk about my problems and my imperfections in life.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to see you talk about yours and make me feel better, but I'm gonna hide mine. Like if I'm not going through that issue, when everybody around me is having the same problems, trying to figure out how they're gonna feed their kids, how they're gonna put food on the tables, struggles in relationships, but for some reason everybody ashamed of that stuff.
Right, because it feels not enough. But I said day one, I don't give a fuck about your problems. Problems like a box of tissues. You take one out, there's gonna be another problem. Right, my ultimate job here isn't to teach you how to get through problems, it's to train you how to deal with the fucking problems. Because the only people who don't have them is 2.5 blocks up on your right hand side, the cemetery.
Body's laying there.
Right. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it doesn't mean you have to like it. It can suck.
Yeah.
But this is how we grow.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
No, you're right. I
Mhm.
mean, I definitely had to get there and understand it.
No, would you say?
Get there.
No, repeat the whole sentence.
I definitely had to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because you are on that process. I didn't know if you said I definitely had to get there,
No.
or I definitely have to. And you
No,
said
had to.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Understand, like life is this stuff.
Yeah.
Face it. One of my whys, another why I have is freedom, man. Freedom. And I said freedom from the space of freedom to the warriors of whom I am chief. You know what I mean? That had been shot with morphine in their spirit and in their soul and been paralyzed.
You get all metaphorical. We're so fucking topical 3 weeks ago. Now you're like going deep and shit.
Yeah. That meant a lot of people are struggling with the same thing, had that fire in them, and somebody shot them with some morphine and quiet them down, and everybody walking around like zombies. I'm like, nah, look at me, I've been there. You got that fire. Freedom is the ultimate. This is what we're after. I'm doing it for me. Hopefully you too. You can see that. Don't reside in that place. Let the fire of life burn in you. That's my whys right there. My whys. The memory of my father, my grandma, my grandfather who sacrificed for me being here right now. That's a why, man. I think about that, it's like,
That's great. That's powerful, man.
These people lay down their life for me to be here. Am I just gonna squander my shit, my life?
And if your grandparents never did it, you would never be here.
Exactly.
And if you would never be here, your kids would never be here.
God,
It's powerful.
that's some root stuff. And a lot of people don't hold it, but that's me. That's my why. That's my why.
I love it.
So the world knows that I'm fucking here now, man. It's a why too.
You're gonna love bringing things out. Okay, let me give you your homework, and we'll go over the goals next week, the next session. Number one, I want you to read the book, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, Dan Millman. M-I-L-M-N, I think it's one L, M-A-N.
Dan
Millman, The
Millman,
Way of the
okay.
Peaceful. You'll love the book, trust me. It's a story, but it's self-help book, like it's self-development,
Yeah.
but it's a story. You'll love it, love it, love it. Okay?
Good.
It's everything. It was like one of the most powerful books I read. And number two, I like you to read your why statement, what you wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Read it out loud every day. Just to you. Okay?
Yeah.
So, one, two. Do you like Tuesdays or No. We have to do Tuesdays. The 22nd?
You see, I'm showing up here even when I don't have a damn session now, right? That's what's going on with me.
Well, I mean, like an area.
I like that. You gotta be hungry.
An area great for you is like, get your spin of that.
Yeah.
But at least instead of not showing up, you're showing up, so.
Alright, what is Tuesday the 20th?
You wanna do, can you do 7 o'clock?
7 is, yeah, 7. 7
Okay.
is good. Later is good for me.
22nd,
22nd, I got it.
Tuesday.
I got
Not
it.
this week, next week.
I got it, Joe.
And that's great because that's the week after breaking through the barrier,
Okay, that's good.
right? So it'd be fun to kind of see where you're at with that. You're gonna fucking love that event,
I'm gonna look forward to that, man.
okay?
I need it. I heard you talk about it. When I was here the other day, 2 days ago, the
Yeah.
guys were talking about it too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Just remember, it runs late. Like,
Then what? 10
no,
later?
12, 12:31.
Whatever. That's I'm
Yeah.
late night, man.
You're gonna go crazy on it.
Appreciate
You will be like, especially like we do a lot of dye work.
Yeah.
So that you're gonna like, I think like